Manny, cook that shit up.
Yo, 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 yo. We back for another episode of Love, Sports, and Gogo.
Yes, sir.
Gogo Chris, Boogie Wood, my man Twin.
Every Monday.
Each and every Monday, we are Love, Sports, and Gogo, man. Shout out to our sponsors, Twio, The World is Ours, Go Town, IHP, Inner Loop Transportation.
In the
Inner Loop. Uncle J Rock. Shout out Uncle Snails. Man, we are Love, Sports, and Gogo, man. What's up, fellas?
I'm chilling, man. Good Monday.
Chilling.
Got a lot to talk about, man. We got a special guest today, too, man. Today, on this segment of Love, Sports, and Go-Go, we got my man Rize, More Than Basketball's own and TOB's own, coming through a little later in the show. DJ Hype on the ones and twos, my brother, been rocking with us for 14 weeks, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. My man DJ Hype.
Ain't that's 14 weeks because it's 14 shows, right?
I thought it was number
14 shows.
right?
I don't know. Because every week is a... Man, we on 14, y'all.
Oh, we on 14.
This is episode 14.
Damn.
We've been rocking and rolling, man. Shout out to DJ Hype on the ones and twos, man, from that 95 Bulls radio, my brothers.
Good,
Man.
man.
Yeah, man. So we got a lot to talk about, man. The draft on right now. The WNBA draft is on
Yes,
right
sir.
now. Man.
Definitely is on.
Caitlin Clark went number one, man. She went number one.
Caitlin Clark,
Number one
draft,
draft.
number one.
She should have.
What do y'all think her ceiling is in the WNBA? And tell me why y'all think she's going to be a great player, or if you think she's not going to be a great player.
Well, she already changed the game already in a way. So I believe her going to the WNBA, she gonna up the tempo a little bit. You know, they're gonna have to. There's gonna be people up there that's gonna, probably show her, a different thing, but she gonna show them something too. So she got some years to go to grow.
To me, like, you know what I'm saying, she gonna be cool, like, because, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, if from my understanding, the college women gotta stay either 3 or 4. I think it's 4, but, you know what I'm saying, so she been in there 4 years, which meaning the girls that's there 3-4 years ago, you know what I'm saying, she played against them, so she really knows, she grown, she gonna be all right, and she got a pistol on her, like Pistol Pete.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck, man, she cool. She gonna be out. She shooting logo threes in college. They don't be doing that in the WNBA on the regular. She doing that in college on the regular. She pulled up for the record. Excuse me.
You're right. Definitely right. She definitely could shoot that joint.
So, you know what I'm saying? If you can shoot, you can, you know what I'm saying?
Millie.
No Millie.
But now she can shoot, man. I think the ceiling is high for her, man. I think what number did Angela Reese go? Angela Reese went.
She went number 7, right?
She went number 7.
7 to the Chicago Sky.
And she went. That's good. That's a good look. I mean, in Chicago. She from Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good look.
And then the Sparks got Cameron Brink.
Uh-huh.
And then who else they get? Aaliyah Evans went to the Mystics.
Yeah.
So number 5.
So what do y'all think? What do y'all think her ceiling is in the NBA? Y'all think does she need a little bit more development?
Who?
Because some people saying she don't got no moves for the next level.
Who?
I think Angela Reese. Do you think she?
Oh, okay.
You think her game is going to transcend to the WNBA? From what you're saying thus far in college, she won a national championship.
If she ain't got no moves, it's gonna be somebody in WNBA that's gonna, make her look like a mouse out there. So she, if she can stay one more year for development, that'd be cool too. But
she already got drafted.
Yeah, she gone.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying, what like what you saying from her so far in college? Do you think her game transcends?
See, my thing is no. See, this my thing is. When she won the national championship last year, we wasn't hearing this from everybody. She need a development year and all that. They say age erases that thing.
Yeah.
So, like, you know what I'm saying? You could take a year back dealing with where you coming from and putting the added pressure and stuff on you. It probably got to her where she couldn't really focus on her game, or you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta think she got endless NIL deals after that,
Facts.
endless commercials,
Facts.
other stuff that she had to do. So it takes away from you actually practicing on your game. Now she at the WNBA, she gonna practice on her game, she gonna work. She gonna be all right, man.
Think she be all right?
Yeah, she gonna be all right. She gonna be all right.
I gotta look at their team and see what their team looked like before her. But
Nah, Chicago Sky
But do
was
you-
already good though.
but I'm saying, do you
Yeah, they
think
was already
don't
good.
Candace Parker play with them?
Yeah, that's what I said. They was already good. They was already good.
So you think with the
They
mentor,
got go.
they got Candace Parker, right?
Yeah,
So
Candace
you
Parker
think
went to
so you
Chicago.
think with the mentorship from Candace Parker, do you think she could be like a big role model for her to be like a professional athlete? Because it's a
Yeah.
difference from being a college athlete
Mhm.
and being a professional.
Yeah.
And even though Angela Reese is kind of already paid with the NIH deals and all that and all the endorsements she got, right? But do you think that's going to be? Do you think some people gonna have it out for her because, like, yeah, she's already coming into the league like basically rich, and like it's people in the league, it's like women in the league that's like would pay to go back to college and get that NIH. You know what I'm saying? So it's I feel like it's going to be. I feel like it is going to be. She gonna have a little. She gonna have. I ain't gonna say that it's gonna be easy for her, but they gonna make it hard for her in a sense, and she gonna have to just like develop and just be.
Yeah, nah, she definitely gonna develop her
supposed to
game.
be. Yeah.
Yeah, she been developing game. She'd be cool.
Yeah, because I'm saying, like you said, she got all the time in the world now. She's a professional athlete. Like, and then when the season's over with, she'll probably go overseas and play basketball. So, you know what I mean? That's more time working on your game. Remember, when you were in college, you're a student athlete. They
you gotta do your work.
They expect you to be a student athlete. So you got to worry about your work and stay on top of your grade point averages, so on and so forth. So I just feel like her and Caitlin Clark, they can be generational talents, and I feel like they already generational talents if you think about it for women, like I'm saying, as being women and what they brought to the game. But I feel like they can make the game. They can transcend the game like how Magic and Bird did the NBA. Like they can be those top people in the league. You know what I'm saying?
And she won SC. I think what conference she in the SEC? She won SEC Player of the Year. How she need to work on her game? She is at the top of her game. She won the best in her conference. You know what I'm saying? With South Carolina going 30 something and 0. Like, come on, man. They gotta stop playing with that lady like that. Angel Reese is a certified dog. You know what I'm saying?
Respect, man.
Angel Reese, remember I said that about you.
Let's talk, man. Let's talk LeBron James, man. Year 21, man. Let's get into the NBA, man. Because last night, man, did you see that boy last night? Did you see that?
I was looking at it. I was saying, I knew he was gonna talk about this tomorrow.
Man, did you see that last night, man? Did you see that? Yeah. Did you see that? That's all I got to say. Did you see that, man? They talking about my man washed up. Did you see him last night? Do he look washed up to me?
He had about like 19 assists or something like that.
Man, I think he had like 28. Let me look up his stat line.
Like 19
I gotta look up his official stat line because I watched the game yesterday personally. Gotta look up the stat line for my man LBJ. Brown went out there and was cooking their ass. He be, like, I ain't gonna lie, he be making them youngers look like they garbage. My man was 28. My man 28, 11, and 17 and 5 steals, man. Where they do that at?
Oh, yeah, he went off.
Where they do that at in year 21?
Yeah.
Where they do that at?
Yeah.
He was 28, 11, and 17 with 5 steals, man. Where they do that at in year 21? He got more points than anybody that ever played 21 years combined.
Can't deny that.
I'm just saying, man. You can't deny.
Ain't nobody never played 21 years, I don't think. Did it?
Yes, they did. Vince Carter played 22 years. What you mean? Tim Duncan played.
But he was hurt. He was hurt a lot of them.
Man, look, man, we don't make the schedule and we don't control their body.
And Vince Carter, not LeBron, man. So you know,
Vince Carter's Vinsanity though. You can't never take.
Yeah, he's Vinsanity, but he's not LeBron though.
You never take that.
He ain't LeBron, but he's
I'm just saying.
Hall of Famer.
LeBron was 28, 11, and 17 with 5 steals, man, in year 21.
Yeah,
and he played against a good team. A team that wasn't.
We got to play them again, I think, right?
I know they
Pelicans.
They did that against a team that wasn't. Hey, look, LeBron did that against a team that wasn't in the play-in. If they'd have beat LeBron and them yesterday, they wouldn't even be in the play-in. So what I'm trying to say, they didn't just beat they ain't beat no bad team yesterday. They beat a good team yesterday. They beat a good team. Mm-hmm. The
We gotta play
just
the Pelicans, right?
Yeah,
now we gotta play the Pelicans in the play-in.
Yeah, we do. But I'm just saying, we still.
Oh, you saying they would have been in the playoff?
I'm
like
saying,
they would have been.
If they
wouldn't have had to play in the
play-in.
play-in.
Had to play in the play-in.
All right, that's
so,
okay.
Which means they were a good team this year.
Yeah.
If you don't make the, I mean, you know, I didn't knock on, you know what I'm saying? Like, we not a good team, but we didn't play good basketball all year round. So that's why we're fighting for our lives now.
We're playing good basketball right now, though.
Right now, because we're fighting for our lives. You know, they say when you get the roast, that's when you get a raccoon. A raccoon won't do nothing to you. But if you fuck with a raccoon, it's going to get on its 2 feet and claw your ass up.
I just seen, you saw the video on Instagram or social media, it's a big ass raccoon in a McDonald's walking around. Big ass thing, look like a dog.
For real.
It's in the city.
It was in the city.
I don't know. Aces.
Oh yeah, so Candace Parker she don't play with them.
She played with them last year.
She played with them last year. Yeah, we gonna get back into that though, King. That's in another segment. We gonna get back into that. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all. To me, I feel like LeBron and them, they playing the best basketball right now. They starting to cook. But in order for LeBron and them to win this year, no funny, AD got to be the best player.
Got to show up.
Like AD got to be the best player for 48 minutes. Nobody on the court can be better than AD. If AD is the best player on the court for 48 minutes, the Lakers have a chance to win. I don't care what nobody says.
I don't think that's gonna happen though.
Man, if AD can be the best player on the floor for 48 minutes,
games,
I'm just saying though, he played 76 games, the most ever of his career. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I think that say something. That don't say something. That don't say nothing that he played 76 games. Huh? I think so. My personal opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, yeah.
AD got to be the best player on the floor.
He got to show up, man. He got to show up. Him and LeBron got to be 1 and 2.
Because LeBron went off for 30. LeBron went off for 28, but you know, Anthony Davis still gonna get his 30.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Anthony Davis should be a walking 30. Like to me, like he
30.
Between him, Giannis, and B and the Joker. Those two people that like, you know what I'm saying, that to me like that are unstoppable, other than like Kevin Durant and shit like that. But I'm talking about big man, only big man. I'm talking about big man, only big man, only big man. Not, you know what I'm saying, no Millie. Once again, no Millie.
No Millie.
You know what I'm saying? Only centers and power forwards. That's what I mean.
Respect.
Bron, nigga, Bron.
Respect.
I don't care what y'all say. It's year 21. He out there still cooking.
AD gonna have to show up, though.
Man, if him and Bron, as long as him and Bron on the team, I was told about like this. As long as him and Bron on the team, they got a chance. There's no way in the world you can tell me that LeBron and Anthony Davis don't have a chance to win. Come on, y'all.
But then what you gonna do when you gotta put all your faith on LeBron?
Man, look, man. That's why I just said we won't win. I just said we not gonna win unless.
To me, I don't think. The only way the Lakers will win if D'Angelo Russell has to stop. I don't even want to use this word because they don't want them to slander us, but he got to stop being soft. Like he got to, because to me he got all the talent. Yeah, no, I'm thinking so. Yeah, like far as like you got. Oh, you was a number 1 or 2 pick. We picked number 1 or 2, right? Number 1 between 1 and 3. The Lakers drafted D'Angelo Russell. He was supposed to be that thing. He never like really lived up to a top 3 pick. Like, and you got the talent. You not no shit. Do what you got to do and ball.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think it's gonna be. I think LeBron and AD got to show up, and the others I think the others, because on any given night, Austin Reeves can give you 30. Any given night, Hamachi Rule can give you 30. Any given night, what's his name? D'Angelo Russell can give you 40.
You just like pushing it a little bit. I'm
saying
you driving 4 donuts out of town.
No, bro.
He pushing it. You try like pushing.
Oh, I'm saying on any given night.
You only say them. You only say. See, I understand what you're saying. You only supposed to say that to.
No, I'm saying
like niggas like James Harden. He can on any given night he can give you 50.
No, I'm saying though, it's proven fact that at any given night,
you have to average these numbers to be putting in that conversation.
No, I'm saying though,
if they on, they can give you 30.
I'm basically saying to say they can be a third. Any one of them could be the third wheel to LeBron and AD and give you 30 or give you 20. I seen it.
I agree with you.
He did a season high this year. And it was a game that LeBron and them still scored double digits.
That's what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that D'Angelo Russell is not supposed to be if It's supposed to be D'Angelo Russell number 3. Period. That's what I'm saying. Not like
He's not that. He's not that. He's never been that.
That's what I'm saying. He's supposed to be.
So that's why I'm saying this year the Lakers will win by committee. They will have to win by LeBron and AD being on point and being the stars that they know how to be on both sides of the floor. And then then Austin Reeves, Amachi Rule, Russell, and all of the others. They have to step
I just think Russell is more important than him.
You got Cam Reddish. Even if you don't get that much ticket, you get in the game. Contribute, even if it's contributing on guarding, like you gotta think basketball is just, I mean, it's about putting the ball in the hoop, but you still gotta go out there and guard people. You still gotta go out there and get a rebound.
Yeah, that's why the Suns ain't how they supposed to be, because they don't guard nobody. They got hell of an offense, but they can't guard.
I'm just saying, man. Yeah, I gotta about to go get our guest right now, man. But y'all can take from here. I'm gonna go get our guest right now.
Got my man Reese coming. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna take it from here?
Why you ain't say nothing the whole time?
Nigga
ain't say nothing.
Right here drinking.
But yeah, though, man, we got the WNBA draft on. We got the guests coming up. You know what I'm saying? Love Sports and Gogo. Good Monday. I'm about to go over there, cook some good food right quick.
Fuck our stomachs up. Yeah, man. It's a lot to talk about today, too. Got Reese coming.
A lot of stuff happening in Gogo over the weekend.
That's dumbass shit, but I don't think we're gonna get into that.
You know,
into that.
Shit. It is. All right. Take us to break. We're gonna take a break. We'll be right back. You know what I'm saying? Gonna take a quick break. Appreciate y'all.
Special request.
You gonna get like oh nigga. Oh, baby. Shoes make it jealous. Oh nigga. Oh, baby. Why the fuck you just getting in the crib now? Like oh nigga. Oh, baby. Gotta go nigga. Oh nigga say oh nigga. Oh, baby. How you gonna get out of this one? Like oh nigga. Oh, baby. Shoes make it jealous. Like oh nigga. Oh, why the fuck you just getting in the crib now? Like oh nigga. Oh, baby. Everything you do makes me breathe. Always been the one to give you. Everything you do makes me breathe. to be. Oh, this how it's supposed to be. You want me? No, oh, this how it's supposed to be. Oh,
You're all sweet thing. Shake it up. It's yeah, sound good, Barry. Talk about looking forward. Stand up. Doing sound good. West side. 25. Don't stop. Oh my God. You gonna let me say that on the mic? Oh shit. I love it. It's smooth. It's all on you. It's smooth. We're coming in. Reach for the sky. Jump to the phone. There you go. Reach for the sky. Jump to the phone. Yeah. You drive me crazy, shawty. You be on the track. Over there. Hold it right there. Hold it, Smokey. Don't take it to the top. Let's move. Keep it on. Oh, in the motherfucking water. Smoothie. Quack, 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 yes. Quack, 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 yes. Quack, 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 yes. Now, man, woke up. Y'all ready? Part two. One last thing. My homeboy said to somebody else. My homeboy said to somebody else. Homeboy said to somebody else. Part two. Get up. Nice move. Just up and down, never think about you. You know somebody so
Manny, cook that shit up.
Yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Yo. You already know what it is. It's Gogo Chris. I'm right here with Boogie Boog and my man Twin, my
Yes,
co-host, my brothers. We are Love Sports and Gogo. DJ Hype on the ones and twos. And we got a very special guest in here today. What's up, my guy? My man Rize, man. Y'all, some known for more than basketball and doing basketball events with the youth in the DMV area. Some of y'all might know him from Attention Kills, one of the best, to me, the best DMV web series that ever came out. We'll get into that a little later. And and some of y'all might know him from the Gogo world, from being with TOB, over the years.
Many
years. No other than my brother, Rize. Man, what's up, Rize?
What's up with you? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay.
What it do? What it do?
Talking to the mic.
Talking to the mic. Okay.
Yeah, bring it closer to you. No homo. Pause. No Diddy.
No Millie. No Millie.
No Millie. So what's up, Reese?
What's up with y'all?
Man, nothing, man. We episode 14 of Love Sports and Gogo, man. It's 14 episodes.
man.
Can I start by saying that that introductory song is very elite. The Gogo with the
Thank you.
Yeah. You like it? Shout out to my boy Young Manny, man. That's Manny made that beat, man. Shout out to Manny, man. And shout out to my DJ Hype, always on the ones and twos, got it queued up for us.
We appreciate you for that, Reese.
We appreciate that. Nobody told us that yet.
Clap.
I first heard it. I was like,
We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're sports Gogo, and I am. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
it
fits.
Yeah,
It works. It works.
Like if I would have executive produced, I would have suggested something like this.
Yeah. Almost like how we had the theme song Attention Kills.
Exactly.
With when you think of Attention Kills, you automatically think about Shock Glizzy. Today I sing Rick.
Anytime they put that on the club, they put on the club to this day.
I'm telling you, but you gonna think of Attention Kills off the break.
You will.
And you gotta think too, like I see Shy like often in LA, so I see him like often. So he salute that too. So I don't want to speak for him, but yeah.
Facts.
Respect.
Facts. Shout out Shock Glizzy. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell a little bit about yourself, because we got a bunch of people that may not know who you are, even though they probably should know who you are. But just tell the people a little bit about yourself, and just tell them about yourself.
The quick synopsis. Born and raised in the area, moved around a little bit, but came in the game with the love of basketball. Obviously, I loved more, so More Than Basketball was the name of my company. And from there, just trying to build something that I thought would live past me, which I feel like has happened, because even like the DMs, or I went to the Capitol Classic the other day, and a bunch of kids is like so it's like sometimes it surprises me the memories people have. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it could be a kid playing the Capitol Classic that's like, I've been playing in your events because I've been doing this since 2009.
Facts.
So I've been playing in your events since I was 10. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. Or my brother played in your event, or and then it's like I was watching you on YouTube when I was 12. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's always a good feeling. So,
All right, let's talk about a little bit about what you do here. Like, what did you do? As like, first of all, like, of course, you went to college.
FAMU, HBCU, before it got trendy too. So
yeah.
As HBCU guy before it got trendy. And it's funny because everything just comes full circle. You're talking about Gogo, basketball, and everything. FAMU is actually sponsored by LeBron, my alma mater. So it's like, so having that relationship is like, and obviously, and between us and the listeners, a really good friend of mine is actually about to get the head coaching job there. So just all these relationships, as you get older in life, people always want to act like aging is a bad thing, but life is what you make it. So
Facts.
When you stay down and you do what you got to do and you do the work,
So
as you get older,
here, my dear.
Exactly. So when you get older and you do the work, these relationships are coming around full circle. So it's like you can pick up the phone and call the CEO of this agency, or because you remember when it was in the mud, or this coach that was grinding D3 or JUCO. Now he the head coach or assistant coach. So it's like having those relationships is just bringing everything full circle. And then even like like for example, like with you, it's like there's people who probably been coming to Go-Go's that like they have since went on to become doctors, lawyers, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
but it still resonates
Facts.
because you did the work, because you've been doing this shit since you were, I don't even want to say what age. And
I get it.
so it's like it resonates. So it's like the same thing on my side. It's like there's people because you did the work, whether it's sports, music, whatever, and you're good to people and you show love, it's like you always gonna get love. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's always gonna be opportunity. So it's like that's the thing I think is I like about what I do. And I don't know if I answered the question, but you know.
You definitely did. Well, elaborate a little bit about what do you do? Like here, like
So,
how did you like more than basketball?
All right, so to come up from the beginning.
What is more than basketball?
All right, so more than basketball is basically a brand that consists of 6 verticals. It started off, our bread and butter was running high level grassroots basketball events, AAU tournaments, leagues, showcases, etc. That's what started with a focus on kids from poor and disenfranchised communities in DC and extended out there. What happened was that in doing that and adding some structure to the city and adding some type of real, like, you know, organized type of thing, the kids started getting better because all they ever needed was the structure and opportunity which exists to stay today still. You know what I'm saying? You take these kids and a lot of the stuff that issues that go on, a lot of that stuff is passed down from generations, but a lot of that stuff is just resources, platform, opportunity, being able to see somebody who come from what they come from, who could really like have done things and that like live a type of life that they could like look up to and salute. And it's like, I'm professional, me and my partner Rod, professional, went to college, all that, but still wear Rick Owens, wear nice jewelry, whatever, you know. So it's like it relate. It's like if you're a kid, you're like, oh, they kind of look like they outside, but really they college dude, you know what I'm saying? So
facts.
So that was kind of like our beginning, and it just resonated because it got to the point where kids would just, and y'all know that because y'all would come, like people would just come to the events just to hang out. Like mothers would be
safe
like,
haven.
Yeah, like mothers would be like, tell their kids like, just go up there and just stay there all day. And then kids started working the books, and we'd pay them, or they started picking up trash, cleaning up, you know. So
working in concession.
Exactly. So it just became like community, you know what I'm saying? So from there, we just started getting into other things, which was, you know, messing with the band. And so like at the time when we met, you got to remember, I already knew a bunch of dudes from your neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Because they was already playing basketball.
You know?
Like,
a lot of my homies was.
Yeah, so they already knew me. Like, I've been known, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
that's true.
So it's not like it was just random. It was like, you know, and it was like, even now, it's like, you know, just having people that be like, feeling like I helped save their son or help save their kid, or, you know. So I'm being long-winded, but that's basically what we started doing. So from there, we started expanding. As with anything in life, you have to level up and continue to reinvent yourself. We started, once NIL came, we decided we're gonna start managing players, which is why when COVID came and we couldn't have events, I transitioned to LA, started managing players and bringing a lot of players to LA. Because again, like,
I will hold that. Hold
right,
that. Hold on. We're gonna get to that because I guess but look, I guess he was going because he answering all of my questions. Because I was going one, but I wanted them to hold that because I wanted him to elaborate on the people, the athletes, the basketball players in this area that you've helped or they've come across or y'all cross paths. Even like, because I remember like me being around you as a youngin', and I remember you knowing all the dudes before they get to the league. Like you like, boom, this person, watch out for him. This person, watch out for him. I'm like, what are you talking about? The next shit, boom, #1 draft pick, #2 draft pick. Like he told me, Andrew Wiggins, Jabari Parker, the next LeBron, the next LeBron James prototype. He wasn't really saying they was gonna be LeBron, but like, yeah, like they could be elite in the league. And boom, Andrew Wiggins came out #1, Jabari Parker came out #2. I mean, #2 or something like that, right? So or 3.
Jabari was 2.
Yeah, but so basically what I'm saying is like me being around him, he already kind of like was dealing with like Christian Anderson. Like he already knew like Victor Oladipo, Justin Anderson. So elaborate on
because he'll surely DM me. Like, Christian Anderson.
Christian, Justin Anderson. My man, Justin Anderson.
Good friend.
My apologies. And I seen him play because then he played with Montrose Christian. Yeah, he may play Montrose Christian, and I seen him play at Wilson before. Yeah. So basically what I'm saying is, can you talk about like some of the players, you know what I'm saying? Not that like your own home, but talk about some of the players that you done dealt with over the years doing these tournaments? Because I remember you've done a lot of tournaments, like
Sure.
a lot of tournaments, and like you know the people before they know they you
Yeah.
see their potential before. I guess everybody else even knows who these people are.
For sure. I mean, to be honest with you, like the conversation, and it may not be the best thing to say because we are from DC, but the conversation starts and ends with Akil Carr.
Yeah.
Because without him, we wouldn't even be the success we had because he took what we were doing from local, regional to global because of who he was. This is a kid who was in 11th grade on the cover of GQ magazine for basketball.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I remember Akil Carr.
And
Shout
him
out
playing in
Akil
our
Carr.
events and bringing out, and him being able to give the platform to the city as well. Like, because we did an Uptown Hoop Fest and it went from being a DC thing to there are people who come to the event be like, yo, we drove here from Pennsylvania. We came here from Atlanta because this is the closest we're going to see Akil Carr to anything. And from there, the city got a platform. And this is around the same time where all these kids were at Wilson, Coolidge, HD, all of them was just starting to get good because HD went undefeated 2016.
He sure did.
So in 2013, when we really turned the corner, all those kids were in 8th grade, 7th grade, because they were 10th, 11th grade, and 16. So they're coming to the Hoop Fest, watching the Akil Carr, like, oh, I'm trying to be on this platform. Let me take basketball a little bit more serious. Let me stay out the way. Let me stay in the gym, stay off the streets. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's motivation because it's like, I'm seeing what this could be. I'm seeing, and I'm not trying to brag, but I'm seeing Rize, nice cars, nice. I'm seeing Rod, jewelry. I'm seeing all this coming together as a kid. And I'm seeing Akil Carr, dude who's on GQ. We can play against these type of dudes. We can play against Montrose. We can play against DeMatha. We can play against, let me stay in the way. So that's what I'm telling you. Like, when these kids are graduating high school, their moms are telling me, you helped save my kid life. Yeah. Because that was the only way to motivate them to actually try to do something. Yeah. Because otherwise, they're out here trying to shoot something. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. So this new generation.
He just rained that dream. I wish I had. You got to run that back. I look back. I like that slogan.
What you mean?
You was like, you had to do something, unless you ain't doing something, they had to shoot something. I don't know. I'm gonna play it back.
I think their moms were saying, like, thank you for saving my son's life because without you
doing something.
Yeah, doing like
without you doing something,
they was gonna shoot something.
Probably gonna shoot something.
Yeah, I like that. That's
we should turn that into a non-profit organization. Without you doing something, they gonna go out here and shoot something.
So
we're gonna turn that into a non-profit.
I like that.
Shout out to Rize. See, he just gave us a slogan and all that. So elaborate on now, or not me keep saying I'm trying to sound all articulate and shit.
Now he gave us the joint at first. What do you say? Let me give you a sparknosis. What do you say? Something? A synopsis.
Nah, look, hey, look, let's talk about what the whole More Than Basketball brand now, and what do you guys do now? Because I know, of course, everybody knows COVID hit. And when COVID hit, a lot of places opened the doors because of the social distance thing.
Exactly.
So did you transition into something else? Can you talk about what you and your company transitioning into?
So we always had plans of doing this, but I think COVID just kind of forced our hand. We always talked about this. We always said, like, because it's DC, so it's inclement weather and stuff too. We just get lucky that none of our events got snowed out.
Yeah.
But so we always had said, like, do we have a inclement weather proof strategy? Right. That's when we started really going crazy with the merch stuff. So that's what really turned me, and I always had a passion for it, but that's what really made me transition into content and storytelling too. Because again, like with these events we were doing, these events took on a life of their own, where it went from just kids who played literally more than basketball. So kids who just play basketball to, like, if you can even search old tweets now, if you go hashtag Uptown Hoop Fest, there's literally girls like bidding on other girls saying, like, basically, y'all really went out and bought outfits for a basketball game because it became like the premier. Come chill if you're a teenager.
For kids.
Yeah, meet a pretty girl.
Mind you, this kind of like, because this kind of like when rap was kind of like coming in.
Yeah.
Gogo was kind of fading away and rap was coming in.
Of course.
So
you see a lot of them at the events too.
Yeah, they was at the events.
I remember.
And
even in the beginning, like, I don't know if we can name drop here or whatever to say too much, but you catch a Ant Cannon, a Gene, a Juju, all those guys, down Chavez. Like this, if you know. I don't know if this generation know those people.
They don't.
Yeah, they don't.
You will catch a young Shy Glizzy, these guys Suge, all them when they were younger, like at these events. You know what I'm saying? It was like the thing to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's our generation now. Go back to the youngins who were young. That's probably a little bit behind y'all.
No, way behind me.
Okay, so way behind you. So
Behind me.
and them like watching all this and then being like motivated as the rap took off. You're watching people progress from these things,
Mhm.
and it's like it became like this big platform that went from like people actually like marking their calendar like, nah, everyone knows this is where to be at, and if you don't get there on time, you're not getting in.
Yeah.
Like then the fire marshals come in saying like, y'all again, and this is us being very young, 23, 24, very young, and fire marshals is coming out to the events, one to shut us down, but then having to take a look, saying like, well, look at all these youth they're impacting.
Yeah.
Nobody's fighting. Everyone's chilling.
Right.
No drama. Everyone's having a good time. These are young men doing this. Like they almost got to the point where they're saluting us.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because we're not like, of course, people know us, but we're not on no gangster shit or nothing like that. So it's like it's something you need in these communities. You know what I'm saying? 10 years, no fights, no altercations.
Yeah.
People coming from everywhere, and this is the uptown. So every school you can think of is here,
Yeah.
and people are coming from the first game. It's like if you don't come, you might not get in.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, to me, I felt like that was always like the thing I love the most. And then that's why taking it a step further with the storytelling stuff was important, because for all those kids you got there who don't care about basketball, it's just a function. Like, oh, this is where the girls are going to be at. This is where everybody who's somebody in the city going to be at. I mean, like, Wale and all them come too. Like, you might not say that, but they've come, you know what I'm saying? Like, so having that type of platform and like kids seeing that, it's like, okay, now that you have their attention, what are you going to do with it? And that's what made me, I don't know if that's your next question. I don't want to answer your question, but that was, okay, that was what made us go into the.
What's like, what do you do now? Like,
yeah, that's what made us go into, well, we didn't get to the content stuff. So we're going to pass that or.
No, I'm saying like, what made
what we do now. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Like, what does your company do?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So because of that, we said, okay, these kids are getting good. Like, so they're playing and they're saying, fuck the street. I don't know if we can curse. Fuck the streets. Okay, fuck the streets. I'm about to lock in. I'm about to try to, which means you have to do your schoolwork. You have to play for your high school team or your middle school team. Let me get on my grades. Let me stay out the way. Let me do what I got to do. And then from there, it was like they started getting good and being good enough to go to not just PG community college, but to go to like
real name school.
Do your homework. It's kids from the city that's going to. I know. So I'm saying for the audience. So you know what I'm saying. So from there, what's the next step? Okay, well if they're good enough to go to college and they're excelling in college, well, who's handling the business side, right? Because they're entering the world. It's agents. It's this. It's that. Who's handling? Do they know about financial literacy? Do they have financial advisors? Do they have lawyers? Do they have agents? Do they know what to do? What to do with it? Do they even know who to begin to call? So at a young age too, a lot of parents would just be asking me, because let's be honest, a lot of the home environments aren't what they need to be. So there's parents who are like, I didn't even know you was even good enough to go to college. Because it's not like the parents are coming.
Yeah.
Parents are like, go. Go. If you want to play, go.
About the streets
that's it. Go. Just be right there. So you kind of like helping kind of raise them a little, because again, if you're going to hang out here all day, you're going to work the table. You're going to help cook burger. You're going to help, so it's like in between your games and stuff. So now it's the business part. They're adults. So that's what we decided once NIL started, and you could have these lucrative relationships and stuff like that, where you can put them in position to make money and everything. It just made sense to just take the next step. It was just automatic. So we started managing players. Yeah, exactly. Business management.
So more than basketball is basically
it went from events leading the charge to the management leading the charge, and we do events and everything around.
So eventually, you want to turn more than basketball to a sports agency, like how they have Clutch Sports?
Probably not.
More than basketball sports?
Nah, just do the management stuff still like we do now.
You always gotta bring everything back to LeBron.
Hey,
yeah,
you remember Reza had a car? He had LeBron on that journey.
Yeah,
that was LeBron on it, right?
Yeah, and it was funny is that like being in LA, like I've been around him like more than a few times, and like I said before, it's like it's good to come from where we came from. Yeah, I think y'all know we started at a local charter school.
Yeah.
Like
Cesar Chavez
started from nothing to
Cesar Chavez.
Yeah, to doing events at Georgetown to to literally
Catholic University.
exactly to
I remember that day.
Trinity, everything.
Trinity,
So
yeah.
to from there to
Run and shoot.
yeah. So from there we're bringing the math and
District Heights.
out to LA now. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like we've come a long way. So like we literally anybody who knows us know it's anything is possible because we literally started from
Nothing.
literally.
I remember. I was there. I remember your first event.
Yeah.
I gotta get out there to one of them events, man. I gotta get out there.
So
I remember. Hey, nah, Rize used to. I ain't gonna lie, Rize. Let me tell you one thing about him. You got a little backstory, man. When he had the tournaments running, like it'd be like he had us up one place at a little church. We was at a little church gym up there by like. Remember, I was the security. I had to sit at the back door.
Tacoma Academy.
Yeah,
Tacoma Academy.
so it's up there by.
No. Oh, you talking about St. Albans?
St. Albans.
Yeah.
I worked that joint.
Yeah.
I either used to work security, or I work at the door, or I work concessions.
Right.
Concessions used to be good because I get to eat good. You know what I'm saying? I serve everybody. You know what I'm saying? This round, this post, like TOB playing for kids. We were still playing for kids. So I kind of had it a little sweet, but my managers, they running a business here. So I had to tighten up. I used to be up that joint all the time. And I ain't gonna lie, it used to be so fun running the scoreboard to I used to be like, man, I gotta sit here all day and do a Rize. Yeah, you gotta sit here all day. Man, next time just put me in the back with her board now. So let's talk about your affiliation with TOB and like I mean, you know, me and you know, but the people don't know.
Like how it started?
Because we all love sports and go-go each and every Monday, 8 p.m. to 10.
Mm-hmm.
We was a little late today. We saw, you know, black people, we don't never be on time. But each and every Monday, live, love sports and go-go. And for the people that's tuned in right now, y'all might not know how me and Arize met. So what's the backstory and how you met, Tim?
You always tell it better than me. I'll be honest with you. But you want me to tell my version?
I mean, I can tell.
Yeah, tell your version.
I can say my version.
Yeah, tell your version.
So basically what happened was I had a good friend. I ain't gonna like name drop.
It ain't bad or nothing.
I got a homie that used to live in a certain area that I used to be at. He was my man. I used to be over his house all the time. This is my homie. Like he was one of our biggest fans at the time. Like as I said, I don't want to name drop because somebody might be like, oh, he's calling him a group. No, one of my homies that really fucked with the band. He was one of our biggest fans. Like, you know what I'm saying? He followed us everywhere. And
who, by the way, to this day takes credit for the introduction. We'll go ahead and continue.
Yeah,
if you run into him, he'll be like, I'm the reason y'all.
That's true. But he got a point because ironically, so I used to be over his house and shit, but he had, you know, some of them apartment buildings that if you go outside, the door locked, it's locked. You can't get in from the outside. You can only come out. So I was locked out. I'm sitting outside. It's hot as shit. I left my phone upstairs and all that. I can't call him or nothing. So somebody pulled up. He had like a little, I think he had like a Nissan or something. He had something.
Like a Nissan Mirage.
He had like a Nissan, like it was like a little truck. Yeah, it was like a little truck. He pulled up. He was playing No Impressions. I remember this shit like yesterday. He pulled up, he was listening to No Impressions. So then I noticed my antennas went up because somebody pulled up right in front of the building that I'm like, evidently he lives here, but he pulled up listening to Gogo. Yeah. So I'm like, I got him. He about to let me up there. I'm like, man, what's up, man? Hey, man, you listen to Gogo music? He like, yeah. He said, yeah, I manage No Impressions. Like, for real? I ain't gonna really say. I don't even want to say what he said because it was an awkward moment because he said something. He was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I play in the band too. I was like, yeah, TOB. And he was like, yeah. Y'all like some Merlin niggas or something? I'm like, no, we got no Merlin niggas. No shade to nobody for Merlin.
I don't recall that, but go ahead.
But you did say that.
Maybe I don't recall that.
You was like, ain't y'all like some Merlin niggas? I'm like, So nevertheless, I met him. Like he let me in the building. I was like, you man, there's No Impressions. He was like, yeah, we played at La Pearl tonight, right? So then I was like, yeah, shit, oh my God, man. So he was like, so basically I ended up going with him to the La Pearl. And long story short, I was kicking it with him ever since then. Like it went from me being in his house from the first day I met him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I can disclose this.
Nah, that's not whatever you disclose it. Just if you have to think about it, the answer is no.
So we had some wild times though.
Yeah,
but look though. Hey, look though.
It's a different time.
Hey, look though. But nevertheless though, ever since then, because I got locked out the house, I ran into him, which led me to be around him, which led me to be more around his business, and that's how I met Rob. You know what I'm saying? For those.
It's a couple small details you live, but we'll go with that.
Yeah, I'm saying. No, I'm saying for the most part.
Yeah, for the most part.
For the most part,
that's okay.
When
I wouldn't just meet you and be like, "Yo, come to my house." It was more so like, or let you in my building either. I was like, "Who you here? Who you?" And we started having that conversation.
But I ain't really.
Yeah. We started having that conversation of who you know. Then you started asking me who I know. I said, "Where you from? If you're not from here, then where you from?" I'm from here. Or do you know this? Man, that's my man. I call him right now. And
I'm saying I ain't gonna get into the conversation.
Yeah.
I met you. I walked up to your car because I heard Gogo.
Right.
That's the main.
I just don't want nobody thinking that they can meet me and they start coming to my house.
Nah, man. Hold up. To my defense, right? But to my defense. That was when you met me when I was like 18 or something like that, bro. Sure. I was young as shit. Like, and you was like what?
Like 22.
Like 22, bro. Like you was young as shit too. So it's like we wasn't too far off. Like I know for a fact, like when you met me, it wasn't no vibe. Like this nigga, he can harm me.
No, it wasn't like that. But it's still DC.
But I'm saying,
I'm not gonna be like, yo, what's up, nigga? Come to my house.
No, it didn't happen like that.
I know. As I said, small details. It's good.
Not to say like that. When I got back in the building, I didn't even go straight to your house.
No, you didn't.
I went back upstairs
and brought him with you.
And then I brought him. And I was like, bro, I met your neighbor downstairs. He's like, yeah, that's my man.
Exactly.
And then he brought me to your house.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I just wanted.
But I didn't want to say that because I didn't.
Of course.
Who he was. Now it's like I'm talking about a ghost. I don't want to bring his name up. You know what I mean?
Hey, Twin, you feel where I'm going with this though?
No, I get what you're saying. But ain't nobody gonna do that. First and foremost, I don't think nobody would think that they could just walk up to you and say, "Hey, man, we just meeting. Hey, can I come to your house?"
Hey, man, you like Chris and man, hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Come on, let me in.
Y'all got mind reasoning this humor, y'all, because you know you got that stuff. But I ain't gonna lie. But ever since then, that led to me like being around him because I used to like hang with him, like like clubs, like we used to go to clubs together, like.
But you missing. This is where you should include details because the reason I'll say this part, the reason why I was drawn to you is because you were that obsessive over Gogo and being great that I was like, damn, and respectfully, you're more cleaned up now. You were more like rough around the edges, the dread. You know what I'm saying? You was really like. You feel me?
Yeah.
You had a lot of things going on, issues. You know where you're from. You know what y'all. So there's things going on. So it's like you as a kid, I felt like I could impact as well because I was already. And then, like I said before, I didn't know who you were, but we had so many mutuals because of where you're from. And then we had that conversation. It was like, so when you went back and talked to people that you knew where you're from, they're like, it's all the same thing. That's bro. So it's like, that's why I was like, this is something I can impact. You feel what I'm saying? And then the next time I seen you, you're with Zoe and Hobo. That's me. So you know them too. You know what I'm saying? So it was like that's how we became kind of inseparables because it was like the connections, the mutuals were it was deep. We knew each other. So and I was like, well, I actually have this basketball tournament down Chavez. Then y'all started coming there, and then you like, damn, all the good men is down here. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, so it just that's how it came. I just want to give more context because it's a good story. It's a good story.
It's definitely way more context. That's why I said I just told my side of the story as far as like the basis of how I really met you. Like I met you because I was locked outside of one of my homies' house. And then you know what I mean. Then my homie stepped me to you. Yeah. So then it's like all right, and then I later did my homework on who you was, and then you later did your homework on who I was. And it just was a connection because you wasn't always with TLB when I first started hanging with you. Like we was just hanging with each other. Then you made a decision to say, all right, shit, man. And then I met Rod, and he's like, I'm gonna fuck with TLB.
I said I can't do this.
You know what I'm saying? Without him. And that's when I put y'all with Walk, and then y'all was helping him in his last little days with TLB, and then y'all just became the full-fledged management. You know what I'm saying?
Be alive.
You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna lie, I always tell people to give him his flowers. I always give you your flowers, like, because if it weren't for you, I wouldn't have met Rod. I always tell people that. If it weren't for Rize, I would have never met Rod because he's a phenomenal manager. And you know that, and you knew that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Right. You actually, like, put that in play.
I can't do it without him.
Like, I can't do it without him. And then
you're gonna love him.
You're gonna love him. He's the total opposite of me. And we work good together because it's like the yin and the yang. And it's like, at that point, we were working good together.
And also a little more context. Like this is the reason why we work well together is because, and that's something you demonstrated. There's no ego, right? So when it comes to the basketball stuff, I was front line, and this is Rod who getting money, pulling up in Maseratis. All this is at a young age, 21, 22, all that. Everybody know this person. So jewelry, all that, and he's cooking burgers. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then when it comes to the band, everybody like, oh, Rod the guy. And everybody come to me, I'm like, no, talk to Rod because teamwork make the dream work. And you can't have an ego in this. You can't be like, well, I'm getting money. I live here. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? It's that's why, because we already worked in life. So I knew we would work in Gogo because everybody plays their role. And it's a humble guy. No Instagram, no social media. You know what I'm saying? Just plays the background. And for a long time, I probably got more than him now, but for a long time, he had way more money than me. So it's like, this is the person who ultra successful and said, I see you. I know what you're about to be. I'm going to play my part in making you what you want to do because I see with this basketball and you're special. So that needs to be said. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's all the way live. I always say that. I say that too. Like, he's a humble guy. ROD is a humble. Shout out to my man Rod. He's a humble guy. One of the humblest people that I've ever probably met in my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Without a shot of a doubt. So
special individual.
Yeah, special.
And in an era where you see most people like who get success go their separate ways, you've never seen me and Rod have an argument. You've never seen us have a fight. Nothing.
No.
To this day, it's never happened. No discrepancies about money. It's not going to happen. It doesn't happen. So that's why I couldn't do it without him. That's how I was telling you in the beginning. Yeah. You're gonna love him. I can't do it without him. So that was.
Yeah, because I've been knowing Rod since I was like 19.
Exactly.
So you know what I mean? Not to say it like that. I'm 34.
Behind the scenes.
I don't go. I tell my age. I'm 33. I'm 33. I'll be 34 this year. I'm 33. I've been knowing Rod for a while. And I can honestly say I wouldn't be half of where I'm at right now if it weren't for ROD, man. So shout out to Rod, man. Shout out to ROD, TLB, man.
And also, I don't want to contextualize when you say that is because he's a person who, and there's no disrespect to the go-go industry, nothing like that. He's a person who is successful in the real way.
In the real world.
It's not like a street legend or petty hustler. He's not that person. He's a master's degree from GW, and he looks at you how I look at you, and he say, bro, you want to do this? I said, I want to do this. And then from there, y'all own relationship took off. Fact. And he look at you like I look at you, and like this, the same way he looked at me and said, you're going to be one of the greats. He looked at you and said, yeah, you're going to be one of the greats. And
you know what he tell me all the time? I believe in you.
Yeah, and it's inseparable.
He always tell me the moment you stop believing.
And also, also,
he was like the superstar shit you be saying in movies.
He told me, man, he said, whenever I see you throw the towel.
Right, but also fully contextualize this too.
That's real though.
And this is Rod, a person who you've been to his house.
Yes.
You've been to my house.
Yes.
So you know we're successful.
Yes.
And Rod will tell everybody, Chris is in charge. This is Chris shit.
Facts.
Every time. So you got to be humble.
And like
it's not about.
Look, I'm gonna tell you, you're right. You're right. Not to cut you off.
No.
But he's so much of a humble guy.
Yeah.
Right. If somebody called him for like, he gonna say, "All right, call you back. I'm gonna see what Chris want to do."
Exactly.
Feel me? So just to know that a person like that of his magnitude of who he really is. And then I always say this though. That's why I say all people that have managers and go, you have to be kind of grateful that you have somebody that really thinks about you.
Yeah.
Because here's why. He could be doing, I always say this, he could be doing a million other things with his time.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's true Bill. That's true Bill. Or any manager that really care about you, that has your best interest.
That really care.
That has your best interest. That's not in it to make money off of you. To make you a person that's trying to empower you, and
give you the
and
game.
build you and give you law. I call it law. He give you
tough conversation.
Man, he gonna say
conversation.
He gonna say
if you don't like it or not.
Look, the one thing
the
one thing I respect about him, Ron and Rize, is that they always was my biggest critics other than Walk. Like when he stepped away. Yeah, they was always my biggest critics because especially him because he not gonna tell me what I want to hear. And I used to be mad at him because he not gonna tell me what I want to hear. He gonna tell me what it is then I'm gonna try to avoid what he really saying. Like I'm gonna be real. I just put it on the table, but I can put it on the table
Don't
because
say no name.
I ain't gonna say no name. I don't say no. I don't name drop. You name drop. I don't name drop.
Who?
Name drop.
But-
I don't name drop. Anyway, I remember this is 2013 or 12 or 14. It was one of these years. And every time that I seen him, he hear me complaining about the band. You know, man, he like a big, not like he's my big brother. So I can talk to him. I had conversations with him, even when he kind of stepped away from it. Like, I'll let Rod handle that, and I just deal with you. You know what I'm saying? I deal with you now. Like, you know, you always.
I famously say I don't talk to Gogo.
I don't talk to Gogo.
2012.
So,
No, and this is the crazy part. He's not lying. Like we'll be hanging around the band. I'm like, hey, Reese, hey, what is it? Hey, you holler at Rod. You gotta talk to Rod. And call Rod. You want to call Rod? You call Rod? Look, call Rod.
I heard something right now. I gotta go to it. He said, I gotta go.
So hit me up, y'all. So look, I always talk to him like now we have our little conversations when he drive me home or he come pick me up, or he just might call me because we might have had caught up with each other. Man, what's going on, bro? And I'm telling him, complaining to him about the band. And you know what he say after every time that I complain about the band? Casting call. So I used to be like, what are you talking about? And every time he see me, casting call. I used to be like, what the why you keep saying that? Casting call. Then we'll be out with some shit that happened. Somebody in the band will do some dumb shit and then be late for the show, or they left something, or he left his equipment, or something, you know, just
don't show up.
Just don't show up or don't come to practice. He used to just be like, bro, I told you yesterday, casting call. He'd be like, bro. And then it happened, and then it really happened, and then it happened. And then it happened. It really happened. Like he told me that for like 2 straight years. I'm telling you, bro. Casting call, bro. You know how many people want to play with you, bro? Not many people, not many youngsters that play in the band or play in the band that's not gonna never make it. That they would love to play with you or play with T.O.B. I mean, he did, and I actually found people like that later down the line. So I don't know. It's like he kind of like foresee the future. I mean, of course, if you want to, like he's always telling me, you want the band to last. I mean, I don't see the band that you have right now. I don't see that band lasting forever. I mean, just being honest with you. You know how he talk. He's sarcastic as a motherfucker. So he gonna give you the real. That's one thing I respect about him. Even as much as I don't like what he might tell me, I gotta respect it because I know it's pure. It ain't no hate. It's just reality. However you want to look at it. So I always say that he always been a big, like second opinion for me. Him and Rod, like you know what I'm saying. They always been that way. Like you know what I mean. And then I guess towards like when Walk stopped managing T.O.B., I could kind of relate more to him and Rob because they were young.
So why did Walk stop managing T.O.B.? Like for the fans who don't know, how did the transition come from Walk to Rize and Rob?
I mean, Walk just stopped coming. Walk stopped coming because Gogo came to a halt, and it wasn't. And
he subscribed to an older business model.
Yeah.
And once that business model got outdated, he kind of felt like similar to what you see in college basketball. Coach K, Roy Williams, they see this NIL thing. I don't know. This is a young man's sport.
Yeah.
So that's the way I would put it.
Yeah, basically like what? Yeah, basically like he was like basically yeah. He just basically said something up. There's no other way to try to sugarcoat it. And none of that. It was he was stuck in the old school way of doing things, and like Gogo transitioned into other like basically relationships
and social media
and
corporate
yeah. He can elaborate more.
Not cash and stuff like and this is shout out to him. It's just and this is things we have been preparing him for beforehand. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you gotta think this is 2009, 2010. So this is
at the y'all hooked up with.
This is the beginning of Instagram. So it's like imagine
Twitter.
Imagine it didn't. Meanwhile, we
transition.
Meanwhile, we're going viral on social media.
We're going viral on social media.
Uptown Hoops, all this stuff, and he like, I'm not getting on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to.
He was more old school.
Yeah.
And then basically when the money slowed down, Walk stopped job coming out. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, where as though like not to say like that. Because shout out to Walk James, like he's actually the person I was gonna get to go flowers to because I'm gonna say like if it weren't for Walk, a lot of bands wouldn't be where they at. Like some of the top bands in Gogo. So we're gonna get to that in a second too. But to answer your question, I mean it was kind of like a love-hate departure in a sense. What I mean by that, I know that don't make sense, but it was
No,
kinda
I
like,
understand.
it was kind of like I didn't really want to let Walk Jam go, but I understood.
grow.
But I understood that
She
if
had to grow.
TLB wanted to survive in this social media area and this new way of doing things, this marketing and having these relationships, and then one thing Rod and Reese always told me when I was a kid, younger than what I am now. I was a young jitterbug, and I thought I knew everything. Is that you gotta build relationships? It's not always about how good the band is, or if you think you crank. That doesn't matter. If Joe Blow fuck with them, they gonna fuck with them. They ain't gonna fuck with you. It doesn't matter how good you think your band is, or how you know what I'm saying, good you think you sound, or if y'all cranking or not. If somebody got a relationship with somebody else, they're gonna go with the person they have a relationship over something that could probably make them more money.
And also, what I used to always famously tell you when we had a lot of tough conversations is talking about promoters and club owners.
Facts. They don't.
What I always tell you,
the promoters do not care about.
No, they're not
They're
loyal
loyal
to the band.
They're loyal to the money that we bring.
They're loyal to the crowd.
The crowd.
They're not loyal to the band. They're loyal to the crowd.
Fact.
And I would say that in meetings in front of these people.
Yeah.
And it would be upset. People be, but
yeah.
In the back of Chris, you would like.
Yeah,
he know what he's doing.
He's right. He's definitely right. I definitely should think like that back then.
I mean, you gotta think, but as a business owner, you will be loyal to the people that's spending their money. You know what I'm saying? So even though I'm not saying they right, I'm just saying, and like it's the business side of it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you're gonna be loyal to the people that's spending their money. You know what I'm saying?
That band still gotta be paid too.
No, that's why I said I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's right.
Another ism that I always tell Chris, which is what when it comes to the band getting paid. The band is not part of the profit. A band is a part of the budget.
Yeah,
I used to always tell you that.
But I mean, you're supposed to get paid up front.
There's a lot of free game we giving to you.
Yeah. You're supposed to get paid.
The band is a part of the budget, not a part of the profit. I always just say.
Nah, facts. That's how when I throw my parties, I don't never everything. The money be up front, and that should be It should be it should be already counted for.
Because look, because I look at it like this. If the show come off, you ain't gonna give me more money.
Exactly.
So basically, we should be a bill.
Exactly.
Regardless,
overhead.
We should be a part of the overhead. Because if you win, you're not gonna pay us more money. Exactly. You're gonna pay us the same price that you would have paid us if it doesn't come off. Exactly. So that's why we need to just get the money right here. Get this set guaranteed money up front.
That's it.
And you make more money, by all means, we don't care.
Have a blast.
Have a blast. That's good.
I understand. Then y'all gonna start making them charge us more.
Exactly.
But the promoters?
No, the fans, The promoters y'all put the press on the promoters, and the promoters take their frustration out on the fans.
Now, what I'm saying though, listen.
Listen.
He making a good point. How come the sound is a bill? The DJ is a bill. The host is a bill. Security is a bill.
You're exactly right.
But the band is not. The band is a part of the profit.
No, you're right.
Because the band
makes
is
everything go.
Listen, if they don't make money, they're gonna come to the band and say, "Hey, we ain't make nothing tonight. We give you this," and then you're gonna say, "Damn!" But last week I got the same money that.
So now, as fans, y'all seeing why some nights they might gotta go up a little bit, they might gotta go down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to get a little, intellectual
clarity.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't mean to, but to further that conversation, because the part I like is the business part. That's what I always. This is why I told myself in 2012 I don't want to talk to Gogo people no more, because there's so many opportunities. Right, we live in a place in the city where we know niggas who got rich off fashion, and nobody wears that shit in Delaware. Nobody wears that shit in Richmond. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So locally, there's a lot of strategic partnerships, a lot of interesting things you can do to take advantage of this platform, this audience, each and every week that people just didn't want to do because they'll subscribe to an older model. Where as a young 20-something-year-old, I would see, and this is no disrespect, but I would see older guys outside of Gogo passing out flyers hand to hand. I'm like, this is a flawed business model. You know what I'm saying? Like, before I do all that, I'd rather get with a DTLR or get with a, and put real play, but no one wanted to make no real plays. Everybody was just like comfortable in the same.
Stuck in the old ways.
Exactly. Same way we started doing shit on YouTube.
Ancient
same way we started doing it's like, that's what I was like, the frustration came from like, all right, well, let's just let Rod deal with this because nobody wants to innovate. So I'm gonna go innovate on this side and I'm gonna just take my man with me. We're gonna just innovate on this side. And I guess it's a good segue into the YouTube shit, or I don't want to take your.
Yeah, we was gonna get into that. I was gonna say let's talk attention kills because everybody wants to know. Everybody. Hey, the other day it's crazy because I put a post up on Instagram. I text him before I put it up. I text him. I was like, bro, let's bring back attention kids. So I say, let me fuck with the people to see the fuck what they meant. So I put it on Twitter. I don't think I put it on Twitter. I think I put it on Instagram.
Tag me.
And I put it on Facebook. I put it on Instagram. Everybody was inboxing me. Yeah, bring it back. Some people was like, what is it? What is it? So I'm sending them the link. I still got the link. I'm sending them the link. They're calling me back within days. Oh my God, this joint is so good. Why y'all didn't keep doing it? Oh, blah, 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 blah. So then I told myself, I said, man, I'm gonna bring Rize on the show, but the people want to know. Attention kills. I know you don't have to answer this, but let's talk attention kills before I ask you the question. Okay. Let's talk attention kills and tell, I guess, what the people probably want to know, because I don't know if y'all know, Attention Kills was a web series based upon DMV people.
I would say DC, to be honest.
Yeah, before we start, I just got one question.
No, hold on.
Because I got a serious question for
people
you.
in there because Goofy's is from Maryland. What you call is from Maryland. Yeah. The girl is from Maryland. I mean, Cooter was from Maryland. Let's be real. It was DMV based. Because the thing was DMV based upon the scenarios. Like, it was an exaggeration of our regular lives.
That's true.
Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was, to me, it was Power before Power.
Yeah.
But even though Power was out around the time we was shooting it,
Power just came out.
But people want hip to it. Right. People want hip to Power. I remember like it was yesterday. We was
but that's that's the question I wanted to ask. Like, why didn't y'all, in my opinion, manage and put everything behind, far as on that side behind Hobo? And cause like to me, like this people who don't even know him, never seen him, and they ask him, cause like I live everywhere over the city, I know everybody. Hey Slim, man, who the nigga that played that? You know what I'm saying? That what's the name? Like he was like if you want to say if Power, if y'all saying that's based on Power, he might have been like the Ghost.
No, he was like
I'm talking about far as
notoriety.
You know the rally and people talking about it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and you know that's what DC people like. That's what DC. You know what I'm saying.
What we saying. You on, man. He be like, man. What reason?
I ain't gonna lie though. I'm telling you, people who don't know this man from, and they always come. Hey Slim, because they know I be around the band. They know they like, hey Slim. They always ask about Hobo Slim. I swear to God. And this is real fact.
And it's crazy. It's crazy because it's years later though. But look, just talk about Attention Kills. Like, how did you come up with Attention Kills? Because I remember when you first started doing it, I told you I didn't want to do being no actor, but I ain't gonna lie to shit. You was fake shit. I ain't gonna lie, I was faking on that. I was like, man, I don't want to be in this goofy ass shit.
You called it some suburban ass shit.
Yeah, it was. But the whole time you had me in it anyway. I was in it anyway.
Well, you were going to be in it regardless.
I just say that I was already in it because the story it wouldn't have made sense. You couldn't not have me in it because we just tried. But see, I guess because it's like I was one of them actors in the series that didn't make I didn't make my debut until like season 2.
Nah, he was like late in season 1. It was late in season 1.
Bro, I was in the first episode. I knocked you up and I walked off.
Yeah,
I'm in the first episode, but I'm saying my role didn't expand until season 2
for sure.
Because you was like, no, bro, I can't put you in there because you don't know what's going on. It's not going to make sense. If you know what's going on in season 2, I'm like, fool. Like at first, I didn't know that he wrote this script. Like to all the viewers, that can you just talk about it? Talk about
it from the beginning.
Yeah, because like you told us like you wrote the script before. Like we didn't know that. I didn't know the reason he wrote a script. Like I'm thinking like, bro, I even didn't believe. I said, fool, you didn't write this script. I said, bro, I wrote this back in 2010, bro. You just didn't know. I mean,
so it's from the beginning, right?
From the beginning. How did you come up with Attention Kills? To those of y'all don't know, he wrote and shot, produced Attention Kills. Edited. All I mean, that's producing.
Yeah. But really, it started because I felt like what we were doing was just so like change the game type shit. Like just the plan we had, because me and Rob went to college together. So we had these plans of when we get back home and we get this situated with this basketball, this is what, because we just really modeled off like the rap shit. So like we seen like Cash Money had Baller Blocking. See, Master P had I Got the Hook.
Oh, so that's why you got the Cash Money Records joint on? Yeah, you thought we were gonna let you slide with that? Yes, sir.
Some different shit.
Oh, okay.
But and then you seen like Jay-Z and them do like Streets is Watching. All these it's all synonymous with like the movement. So like we always just had dreams of doing stuff like that, which is like all of them was an exaggeration of what was around them.
Yeah.
Like all these things. It was Birdman was Birdman.
Yeah.
You know, so
or like State Property.
exactly. So we didn't want to do like a super corny bang bang shoot 'em up because
At the time that would have been corny.
yeah, but more importantly, like
That's
I don't want to go federal, but we actually know killers. So it's like we know the protocol. I'm not whatever, but we know people in jail that we know. I say too much. So I don't want to go federal.
We get it.
We know we grew up in this, so we know how it really goes. So we don't gotta exaggerate and be pump faking, bluffing. Like we can tell it from the real. I don't gotta be no super duper. I can just be me.
Yeah.
And it'll work because it's what people already believe. You know. So it's like you played you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I played myself.
It
was really
it was truth to you.
It was truth.
Yeah.
It was a little bit exaggerated. We had to exaggerate certain stuff, but I mean,
Nah, that's just sticking in my head. Not to cut you. I love like my man Sticko. He came and say, "Hey Slim, man, you know the nigga Hobo? He gotta be a killer, Slim. He playing that shit too good." I could like I hear this shit in my head like right now. So he's like, "Hey Slim, I swear to God, Slim." I'm like, yeah.
And I'm gonna be real. What we really wasn't really like. If you want to say we was acting, I can say we was acting, but we really wasn't acting.
Exactly.
But we was acting. If you get what I'm saying, like to the people, we was acting. Like you can't tell me that we wasn't acting.
I remember Jig. Used to be like, "Yeah, so some of y'all reality show." I'm like, "It's not a reality show." He's like, "Shit, you shitting me? That's a reality show." I'm like, "Bro, it's fake." He's like, "Shit, not to me." I'm like, "But." So
it did look good, and like how you edited it, like you made it, and then like I think that was like I always say you a mastermind for doing this because the same way people be like when Power, everybody got hooked on Power, and every movie used to come on every Tuesday,
every Monday,
every Tuesday, dog, every Tuesday for like 3 years. Because when we took a break, and he was like, "Man, I don't know if I want to do the last." We was like, "Bro, we gotta do the last season," because it's like, well, I'm gonna get to the last question. I'm gonna ask you about it, but. It was almost like, and I remember it was like yesterday, we was playing at Lotus. We was playing, for everybody that know, around 2014, we was playing at Lotus.
On Thursdays.
Playing at Lotus each and every Thursday. And every Tuesday, people would be like, on Twitter, this when Twitter was going crazy. Getting ready for Attention Kills. I'm getting my Twitter going crazy. Twitter going crazy, bananas.
And you had to watch it on your phone.
Man, you had to watch it
on the TV.
That's what I'm saying.
You had to watch it.
So
I want to really do a deep dive. It gets because you have y'all perspective, and then I have because remember, if somebody comes to you and says, "What's up with the show?" What are you gonna say? Talk to Arize, right?
Yeah.
I can't. There's no way I can run and hide. So imagine my, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so that's what I'm saying. So
So what's up with the show?
So what's up with the show now or the beginning?
No, the beginning.
So the beginning was again, all these things were happening, and I always felt like there was nothing reflective of our upbringing. Like, because people who don't know, because I live in California, so people who don't know, they think DC is just Trump, Biden, government, monument,
White House, and all that.
White House.
They don't know. If they don't know, it's trenches and shit.
They have no clue.
They have
Like,
no clue.
Even after Trail shot, they still don't.
Yeah, they think it's Candyland now.
Yeah, they don't understand what it really is. So, and I'm like, as the years have gone on, with respect to like TCB Keep It Gangster, because I definitely was tuned into that as a youth. You know? But
shout out to TCB.
I never felt like it was something that like I felt like, again, no disrespect, that was a little too like exaggerated. Like the bang bang shoot 'em. It's too. It was cool for as a kid. As an adult, it wasn't.
It was just dope that they did a movie.
Yeah, exactly. We applauded the effort. We applauded the effort.
Yeah.
But as an adult, it was like I need something that's really gonna
stick
and get into it.
Like I was doing like a soap opera.
Yeah, where something.
Nah, that joint that TCB Keep It Game, that's a classic.
Of course,
that's a classic.
Of course,
it is.
It is classic. That's what I'm saying. It's a classic, but I'm saying it wasn't enough to where it was like it was 2 movies. And then that was it. We wanted to do something where it was like, let's do something that every week.
Man, we did a series.
Yeah, like every week.
It was like a soap opera.
That joint was lit.
One thing I respect, Twin was in it too.
Yeah, well,
Twin was in it.
You're not gonna.
Me,
Twin was in it. I can't explain it. You know, Twin though.
That was crazy.
And Trey said, "You bitch ass."
Y'all did.
Shout out my man Trey. Trey said, "You bitch ass."
Yeah. You was like, let tell the story. Let me say it.
I was locked up when they first did it with Cherry and Trays.
Yeah.
So that same week down the way, I just came home. Really,
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna squeeze you in. That's how I got you.
Yeah.
He came right there.
You was like, man, as soon as you came home, you like, don't forget about me, bro.
Yeah, I did. I forget about me.
That shit was so lit. Everybody wanted to
I
do.
watched the first like 2 seasons. I said, nah, really, I gotta be in that joint, bro. I said, put me in.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. That's how it was for me. Because he was trying to give me the business shit. And I was like, man, I don't want to be in this shit, man. You ain't even got me in the joint.
Oh, that joint was lit, man.
We say it was like, bro, chill out, bro. You one of the main characters, bro. You just don't know what's going on. How I got it set up, you don't know what's going on. Then when you find out what's going on, you just like, what? Like, you like,
man, I had to watch the whole joint.
I ain't gonna lie. He's a genius for what he did because I had to go back and watch the joint from the beginning to the end. I was like, dang, he's a smart as shit because he knew, like, I can't have certain people in it just yet because the story has to build up. It has to make sense. It got to build up. It has to make sense. I still say it's like power to me. It's like power just without, because it do got a bunch of shooting. It do got
it got all that.
It got like shooting and stuff.
Everything.
But it's more related.
Attention Kills had the city on lockdown.
Listen, I just feel like Attention Kill was more based upon what goes on in DC.
Exactly. DC.
You know what I'm saying? Like DC. Like it was. No, I remember one time. I ain't gonna name drop. I remember one time we were shooting the scene. And like a real situation happened at the club.
Yeah,
and we couldn't even shoot the shit. Like
yeah.
we were shooting the scene.
Real shit.
And some shit happened and it was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? This is what we was playing at Layla Lounge on Thursday. So it was like the feedback we got from it after the first season was like phenomenal. Cause like I was in like the last 2 episodes. And like the last 2 episodes made everybody go, damn, what's Attention Kills? Then when season 2 came, that's when it just went crazy. It went crazy. Season 2, it went crazy.
I feel like, I mean,
the first season went.
So from the beginning, okay, so from the beginning, because I'm going to answer that question.
No, I'm saying from the beginning, the train went crazy.
No, I'm just saying from the beginning when we shot it, like when we were shooting it, we didn't know, like we thought we knew it was good, obviously, but it's not about that. It's about getting people to watch. So your perspective is kind of what helped it blow because that was everyone's perspective. Everyone's perspective was like DMV web series. Then it got to a point where like niggas are really talking about this shit. Let me see what this shit just to bid. Because remember when we shot the first 5 episodes and we showed it to everybody. Like we did screenings of like 50 people. I remember I put up on You and Hobo and showed it to y'all. And the first thing y'all did was laugh. But by the time we got to episode 3, y'all were like, hold on. Running from the beginning. And then by the time you really watched it, it was like, oh nah, this it.
Yeah. How many episodes we did?
It's 8 episodes every season. It's 32 episodes.
But the last episode was like 40 minutes. It was like 30 minutes.
I mean, the classic, in my opinion, the classic episode that everyone will probably point to is the episode that's Hobo Gotta Go. That's titled Hobo Because the whole summer, everybody tell me, Hobo Gotta Go. Everybody. Yeah. It was like Dave Chappelle.
I ain't gonna lie. The whole city. No, it was so much of a phenomenon. Y'all know Hobo, my best friend. Y'all. Everywhere we go, I remember a nigga walked up to him one day and said, Slim, you a snake, Slim. You got Slim. I said, oh. And he's like, oh, Slim, you're not Hobo, Slim. Stop playing with me. That's just happened. And then it got to a point where when we go places,
people start to hate Hobo.
No, not even just that. It'd be people eyeballing them. And he'd be like, Attention Kills. It look like you want to say that. It look like you want to say that. I already know that's what you know.
Hey,
with the web series, like it got to a point where it became normal for Hobo to say,
it made me really feel bad for me in real life.
Hey, man, hey, you really might owe that man. Shit, man.
Nah, I mean, I told. Well, first of all, if anybody knows our relationship, Hobo and I have a great friendship. Everybody who, if you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
Because when Chris was coming to my house, Hobo was these are lifelong friendships. But what I was gonna say is, the thing is when we first started, because again, no disrespect to Chris, but Hobo was on board from the beginning. Chris was not.
I wasn't.
Yeah, so Hobo was.
I didn't want to be a part of it.
So I was like, hey,
I told you that.
Yeah, I was like, Bo, I'm about to make you a star, bro. Like you probably don't see it right now, but you're about to be like the most lit nigga in the city. And I said the same thing.
And he was for like the whole summer. He was the nigga.
Summer years. I wanted to.
My man Bo been. Y'all can't disrespect the Bo nigga live on my show. We still was who we was before the show, but. To your defense, you did turn Hobo into a movie star.
To people who don't even
to
go
people
to
that
Gogo.
Even know him.
Yeah.
Like we went somewhere out of town. We was in North Carolina, and they knew us from Attention Kills. And they said, "Oh man, I know you. You hobo from
That joint was a
you
bug.
mean you
They don't even
like,
think that's our real name. That's so funny. It's like they're
but
like,
them our real
what's
names.
your name on the show?
And
Like,
by then, bro, you know, like promoting stuff on Instagram was just that around that time. That shit was hot,
yeah,
and it was
People
different
making flies and all that shit. So people was already posting. Yeah, I can't wait till this episode
on
comes.
Twitter.
Yeah, on Twitter and
Twitter.
Facebook. All
That's
that
when
shit,
was
bro.
lit.
That shit was lit, bro.
So
That
like,
shit was
so
lit.
when I told,
So you think the last episode?
I couldn't have done it without Suge and Hobo. Like they know that. This is. I say when I said the kill card chain, them two, because you know everybody has this affinity with the streets, and these are people who, again, I'm not trying to go federal. They've been through it. These are street people. So I'm saying like it's not forced. You understand what I'm saying? So my perspective is just putting context to their personalities. So when I sat them down and had, because you have to explain to Hobo, you know I'm gonna make you a snake. You know that conversation has to happen. Like, look, bro, if you trust me,
That's why he said you own.
If I told you
you're real, that's what
he knows.
I'm giving you info to the
he knows.
info radio.
He knows
444-222. He say. Y'all say, man, he turned me to a snake, man. The whole world be like, man, you a snake.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go, for the rest of my life, they gonna say I'm a snake. He said, I went to jail, and niggas say, man, you a snake.
and then Suge too. His character was, and in today's climate, is frowned upon. But he did some things. He put a couple pistols in females' face on the show. A couple shot female. You know what I'm saying? Killed a female. Like he did stuff too. So
the people want to know. Before we ask, but the real big question is, who died in the last episode, or is that till we continue? I guess that's a 2-part question.
I mean, it's open to interpretation.
We gotta bring that back.
It's open to interpretation.
So the people want to know, man. Are you going to bring back attention kills? Because the DMV now, we have social streaming platforms. We have Tubi, we have Amazon Prime, we have Netflix. We have so many social platforms that you can like pitch or sell to these companies and these streaming companies that's on your local,
at your disposal, basically.
At your disposal, you like the TV right behind you. Look at all of them. It's Netflix,
right.
It's Amazon Prime, Hulu, Disney, Tubi, Max. So same, YouTube. So I mean, what's the next step for attention kills, or are you going to leave that book closed forever? So the people want to know. A lot of people been inboxing me.
So before I say that, I'm gonna say this because, like I said before, I never really talk about this type of stuff because, like, me personally, like, it was always something I did that, like, I never thought it was going to be like this. I thought it was going to be successful, but I thought it was going to be like over and done with, and people forgot. I didn't know it was going to live so long because you got to think we're coming up on the 10-year anniversary of the debut.
That's why I told you got to drop it on Tubi.
Like literally,
drop it on Tubi. You don't get rich.
Like literally, but like the thing is, today. It's 10 years. Like today.
We dropped it today.
10 years ago.
Oh, today. Shit. Today is the 10-year anniversary.
And you hit.
That's why I told you. Why I think my mic cut off. My mic cut off. Oh, yeah. But that's why last week I told you I want to do it. I didn't want to tell you that, but that's why I said I want to do it this week because
I didn't even know that, man.
Yeah, because it literally
makes 10-year anniversary. That's big, man.
Season 1, episode 1. So 10 years later, and what you're saying is like that in itself is a testament. I didn't think it was going to be that.
I did.
You know what I'm saying?
After season 1, I'm not gonna lie. After season 1, I seen.
You've been on Netflix.
I seen how.
We had our own jumps, but that jump was like that.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I seen how people. We had people that's not even from the DMV that was tuned in every week.
Arkansas,
like people from everywhere. Sure. Like people from everywhere. My Twitter used to go crazy.
Absolutely.
Twitter used to go crazy.
But you gotta think about my perspective. My perspective was everybody gonna buy in, right? Because in 10 years later, it's a cool conversation. Rewind 10 years, and we started shooting in January.
Yeah, because I remember days. I remember because we did. How many seasons did we do?
4.
We did 4 seasons. Okay, so we did 3 seasons first. We took a break, a hiatus.
We took a break after season 2 also because I was off after season 2.
But what I'm saying is, the last season, we did a big hiatus.
Yeah, like,
before you rallied up all the troops.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because I remember we took a break and everybody kept saying, "What's going to happen? What's going to happen next?"
That was the last episode of episode 3 was Hobo Gotta Go. That was the finale of season 3, and everybody kept saying, "Hey, Slim, Hobo Gotta Go." That was like
a slogan.
It was the equivalent of Dave Chappelle. I'm Rick James. Like it was everywhere I go. Yeah, because and then it's funny because with you, like the reason why I liked you in the role I put you, because of course it's authentic to you, but it was because you were put. So if you, for those who don't know, with your character, you're put in a position of like your man is actually lying to you.
My right hand man.
Yeah, he's into some bullshit.
Yeah, he into some whole bullshit.
And it's involving people who. So in our relationship in real life, you just described who we are, manager, big bro, and he has us in a bind, and he's lying to you, and you're like, there's no way this nigga's lying to.
This my man.
Yeah,
and he know that,
and he know if you tell me the truth, I'm gonna rock and roll, but he can't tell you the truth because why would you be with something happening to us? You see what I'm saying? So it's. I'm
about to go watch that journey again night, dog. Hey y'all, we on the 10-year anniversary. I want 10-year anniversary for episode 1. From episode 1, we started in 2014, right? 2014. It's 2024. If those of y'all that's tuned in, if you still tuned in, if you go on YouTube right now or tonight or tomorrow, type in attention kills. And I promise you won't be disappointed.
Not be disappointed.
But now that you just said that, you are definitely right. And that's why I say you're a genius, because you know, at first, once I seen how hot the joint was, I say, man, bro, why I'm not? You say, bro, you gonna be in it, bro. You gotta chill.
And then I gave you like one episode. You only got me in one episode.
The jail, Centurion Trail, like, yeah, we about to be on the joint. Attention kids. I'm like,
hey,
what?
The whole time, but you didn't wrote the script, so you must have already knew you was gonna put me in season 2.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, like the thing is, like I said before, like, cause we don't got that much time, but if we really go into it, like, you know, like these are things that not only did I grow up like this, but then I seen it being a big bro. So I seen all of y'all, like I said before, when I met you, all the stuff you were into, all the stuff, all the stuff. So y'all, all of y'all was into stuff.
You put that motherfucker in being around us.
Basically, he sat around us and was like,
from my experience, remember, you knew people who we knew so many different people, even too many.
Right.
There's the names I can name right now. You probably even remember that we know each. So from my experience growing up because there'd be times where I would give everybody a script, and then, like you say, you'd be like, "You ain't write this shit, bro. You ain't write this shit."
Yeah,
and there's no way.
That's how good it was.
Who wrote this shit? It's too authentic. It's too authentic. Yeah, it's too authentic.
And then I think you picked the right cast. Like it's one thing to write a script, but it is another thing to pick the cast too. Like you got screenwriters.
Terry Trey was scared as shit when I was saying, man, y'all should have did that, man.
But I will say this though, it's a testament to his dedication and his the bigger picture and his vision, because it took a lot for us to, man. Y'all, man, I ain't gonna drop no names, meanie. Man, he said it, man. I seen 20 takes in one day. But like the same thing. But not even just with him, like with a lot of people, because you know, some people used to be a little bit, of course, all right, I'm gonna tell you, with me and Hobo, our scenes were organic, because
by far Hobo's the best actor on the show.
Yeah.
There's no second. Yeah. Suge would probably be a cook, but Hobo. One take done. One take done. Yeah. That's it. But the best. That's what I'm saying. He knows.
There's no running from that. Yeah, Hobo did that, bro.
He knows he's the best.
Yes, he did.
Actor. And I knew that because I was always I spent a lot of time with this person.
And you made him play the road. You put him as the right person. Like you put him in the right road. That's why I say it's good for like the cast.
Exactly.
Because like even still because you know, I act now, so you know, I be on like Broadway, doing like stage plays and shit like that. So I know like how hard it is to do. Like, see with that's kind of like we was more or less. Now that I know like the theory of acting,
right?
We were basically ad-libbing, in a sense,
sure,
because he would give us the script and we would do it the way we wanted to do it,
right?
Ad-libbing. So that's why it was more organic. But what I was about to say was, me and Hobo, our scenes were more organic because we're really friends,
right? So
it was more organic when, like our scenes would be like if we would be somewhere talking to each other,
right? Regular day,
like he told us, like, man, just talk like y'all regular talk to each other.
But that's what made it easy for me, Terry and Trey, when I was drunk. Cause I was like, damn, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but he was like, nah, just be yourself.
And D Breezy was good too. I think D Breezy was a good actor in that joint too, because he actually, his scenario was different from everybody's, and his and
real deep.
And it's
drug abuse, alcohol abuse,
exactly.
All type of nigga got pistol with, ran off on the plug, all that. It's I don't want to give too much away.
Yeah, you gotta, man. If you ain't watching Attention Kills,
go see that.
Man, go to YouTube and type in Attention Kills. YouTube right now and watch Attention Kills. It's 4 seasons from Attention Kills, man, by Rize.
by
doing
us, not
basketball
by us.
by us. But I mean,
But what I will say is
but you
this.
like Spike Lee.
What I will say is this though. When you're saying it like this, a lot of people are coming off like, man, you slicing it, and you're actually not. That's what I'm saying. But they have to watch it too, because you're like, you know how
Season
it's
one.
niggas. Niggas gonna be like, man, it ain't what you.
Man, go check out Attention Kills,
That's
man.
why it's like-
a project. That's why I just said the other day when we had our conversation, I was like, bro, I think it's time to monetize it, and I think it's time to put it, because remember, it wasn't no type of, you couldn't make money off of it back then. Like when we put the YouTube out.
I know, but it wasn't really for me. It wasn't really about that.
I know that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not even talking about the money. I'm just
No, I
saying,
know.
I'm just saying for the world to see it now.
Of course,
We have Tubi now.
for sure.
We can put it out on Tubi, and people will go watch that, and then it can go viral.
But I also like when it has like smaller viral moments, like somebody will post a clip on Twitter and it just go up all over again, like just organically. Like that's a great feeling because
But you don't have no plans. You don't have no plans on putting it out. Like I mean, you should.
I honestly haven't thought about it.
Yeah,
Only because
Are you coming out with another season?
I mean, to answer that, I'd probably say no. If I had to answer right now, I'd probably say no. Only because it ended in such a great way.
Yeah.
I don't want to. You feel me? I think the universe.
Can I write a movie?
You can do whatever you like, sir. But
Can I call it?
you can do whatever.
Trying to kill attention,
you can do whatever you.
and I go find some new little youngins to play all of us.
I mean, I'm just saying. I just think that like the place we're all in our lives and the soul ties and the way it all came together. I just thought it was so special. It's just like I said before, because
can't duplicate.
Yeah, because it's like you just think about everybody who was in it and the scenes and
it's like the original Friday, man.
You have to actually watch it and pay attention, because if not, you'll feel lost.
Right.
So it means it creates a lot of replay value, because you've watched and asked to rewind it. But hold on, run it back. Like when I did the screening,
I'm watching tonight.
when I did this, you learn something new every time as you age. So like when I did that, like and screened it and showed everybody, they would always want to watch it again, and then it would stop right there, and then it's like, then also too, everybody knows too, like I was so passionate about it that like, because I'll just talk about this part. When we would shoot, I would definitely be like passionate and be like, no, like this, you know what I'm saying? Like it wouldn't just be like do whatever because it's too important. Because I
remember, bro.
it would come down. No, I'm saying for the
I'm about to say, because you make
the
the
viewers.
y'all used to be making us do this shit
over and over and over.
Like
So-
this. No, bro. You gotta say it like this.
Because I
bro.
knew
You gotta
10
be
years
shocked.
later, I wanted to appreciate it and not feel janky.
Right.
Because also, you got to remember, as the show was going on, we did 4 seasons, our lives were changing. Like y'all always been in the spotlight. Like y'all always, and like on some level, basketball, whatever, people come to my, they know me, but this is like a whole nother thing, right? Because this is like, you can't go, like I'm going to the mall and it's like, screaming.
I've been to one of those TVs.
Yeah, like it's
I just think all them kids that back then they still know who we are.
exactly. So it's like
So why not capitalize?
it changed our lives. So hear me out. So I'm saying, like, because of that, it was so important, and like the storylines had to make sense, and it had to be like deep, like in terms of how it all made sense. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's like it'll be hard. I just think it'll be hard to replicate, because there's a point in time we'll shoot on 8th Street or something, and then there'll be 20 people gathering around while we're shooting. So it's like it's just hard.
So look, so why can't you? Well, even if you don't do the original cast, why can't you come back and influence some other kids of this generation to be attention kids? I mean, it'll also be. I think it'll be right, like for this day and age, and you can do a. I mean, honestly, basically what I'm trying to say is what's going on in our city right now, and all of like the violence and the carjacking. It's a way that we can kill attention or attention, because it's attention kills, because I mean, yeah.
I mean, I feel
what I'm trying
like
to say.
I feel like for me, like me personally,
You wouldn't do it.
no, it's not even that, because people are gonna feel away. But for me personally, I just feel like what we did was just so special. I don't have the passion like that in that type of way, because it was just so special, bro.
Are you gonna give me the rights?
You could have it whatever you like.
Are you going to give
I'm
me
not
the
gonna
rights?
I'm not gonna
If you give me the rights, because you don't give me the rights and then I make a spinoff and I make a movie.
do whatever.
We gonna make a spinoff.
And make a spinoff movie, and then I blow up like the World Trade and Spike Lee trying to sign.
talking shit.
Hey, but you my brother though. So if that was to happen, you would be I have to make you the director.
Right,
You have
you
to
gotta
be the
think.
director.
You
You
gotta-
have to be there though.
You got to think though, like literally for 10 years of my life, I've been dealt. This is what my life has become, and I don't know when it's going to stop. I went to the Capitol Classic, on Saturday, it was this like it's like, how do y'all still know about the show? Like, how's it so prevalent? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even from like the airport coming back to DC, the flight attendants, the Uber driver, like people probably think I'm like, but it's to the point where it's like, I don't want to let people down because it's like, I feel like it was perfect. You understand what I'm saying? Literally, like there was so many scenes that's like are gonna last forever in people's minds. Like there's just so many different scenes. Like people come to me all the time, like, and a lot of these things are come from like real circumstances. We're not gonna say no names. We're not gonna go federal, but like the scene of like hiding the gun in the car. You know where that came from. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like not saying you were involved. I'm just saying like if you remember when we were living in those times, we were at DC Star and somebody hid a gun in somebody's car. I'm not gonna say nobody's name and pulled it out. You know what I'm saying? Like we lived it. So that's why it was so authentic. You know what I'm saying? We lived it.
But I think that's cool that you thought about the times that you had in real life of being around.
Yeah,
us
and from childhood too. Like my childhood,
your experience growing up, and you put that in. That's like that, bro. I gotta give.
That's what I'm saying. So like, I feel like it was just perfect. That it's like, and it's like authentic to us too, because like for example, this the little things, like little memes and stuff, like when you and Hobo dap each other up 100 times in one conversation. You know how many memes came out about that? Think about that. Like how many, and it got to the point where like somebody told me,
somebody was like, I'm tired of seeing Chris and Hobo keep that.
Yeah, like,
I see that.
Just a little.
I see that joke. Yeah,
or like how we talk, like how a lot of people who not from
in real life.
So a lot of people who like don't know us or never been to DC, like little small things like how we use the word yeah. Like so people like, I got a yeah that's trying to yeah, and then he bought the yeah up the yeah. We know what that means, but somebody else be like, what are y'all? You know, it's too perfect, bro, to try to mess with that. It's too perfect. Maybe I'd rather have somebody go back and watch and be like, because again, every day in my life, somebody's DMing me. I just went back and watched it. That shit, I learned something new every time. Like, because I wrote it from the perspective of somebody in my 20s. Right. And like, I had a lot of knowledge, but I was still young, but I had a lot of knowledge. So a lot of younger kids, they just see the bang, the shooting, the back. But when they got older, they learn. Yeah, it's almost like you watch a movie when you're young. Yeah, and you don't understand it. When you get older, you understand the little details. Exactly. It's like The Wire. Yeah, you watch The Wire. When I watched The Wire when I was young, I didn't understand. You got older. The street stuff. I got older. You understand it all matters. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like it ages like that. So if it's like that. Basically, you're not messing with a class.
We appreciate you for that.
We appreciate you for the show. So basically, that was the show, man. You're not gonna mess up a classic. I don't want to. You know, it got absolutely make sense. What you're saying. Exactly. There you have it, DMV. You hear no more. There's people's grandmas that like that's why I'd be shocked because like you know we're on there reckless. We on there sexual,
doing all type of shit.
Yeah, guns.
He might think you're a sexual predator.
No, they don't.
But I'm saying, but in the movie, what you mean? That's like Hobo. They thought Hobo was a snake.
No, but my point is, we had all that in there. It was, you know, they petitioned our shit at Howard University. They started a petition at Howard to stop us doing it because of bitch this and whole that, and like because it was too. You see what I'm saying? And they're not from, so they don't understand. But then, like when grandmas be like, or a mother would DM me, be like, my son is 13. Every Tuesday, me, him, my mother, my sister, like
that's why you need to bring it back. But I feel you don't want to mess with a classic, man. I feel you don't want to mess with a classic.
We got y'all.
8. Yeah, you drop at 8.
All right, well, and since we ain't getting no classic, y'all, so since we love sports and Go-Go's, let us know who the next like top prospect or top sports person that we gotta look out, you know what I'm saying, look out for like coming up, you know what I'm saying? Because
the last thing I'll say about it is, because we can talk about all it, but the last thing I'm saying about it is this. It's like another thing that made it special for me is because you just made me think about it when you said it came on at 8 o'clock, because obviously we just niggas that's doing some shit. You know, we ain't professional or whatever, but like sometimes they come out at 8:07, 8:12, and it'd be an uproar. Like an uproar, like it'd be people calling
me. People would DM you like, "What's going on?"
Suge would call me. I got my whole neighborhood. We waiting. I'm like,
I know one time. Listen. I remember one time it didn't come on at all.
No, it came on like an hour later.
Yeah, an hour later.
I went to the airport to pick somebody up. It was supposed to automatically debut, and I got back home and it didn't debut. And I'm like, oh shit! And my phone was. But my point is,
and they was going off on Twitter,
and they would say things like, Power would never do. I'm like, well, that's a show on TV, a network show with it. Like the expectation of it. That's to speak to my point. It's the expectation. So I'm like like somebody said to me, like, if it don't come on in 10 minutes, you losing a fan. I'm like, bro, it's on YouTube. Just go to bed, watch it in the morning. But like, no, 8 o'clock. They're waiting.
But I'm saying
it's like
people was anticipated for
sure.
But
Like,
hey,
I'm talking about go crazy. So like that's why I say it's just hard to mess with that. Like, I know I'm being long, but
no,
it's hard to mess with that.
you good. We gotta get ready to get up out of here.
Yeah.
We're going a little over the time, but well, so tell us about before we go. We got the rundown, but before the rundown, he said he want to know about the new prospects. I want to know too. Name some of the new prospects that's coming out, like going to college. And what do you think about the NILs did before we go?
And name prospects from the area or in general?
I'm just saying in general.
Yeah, you in general.
In general?
Yeah, in general.
I mean, obviously y'all know about Cooper Flag.
Yeah, he gonna do.
Yeah, so
He like the best. He's the best one in this.
He right there. There's other ones, but
and it's an African dude going there too.
Yeah. His name is Kamal Maliou.
He like 7'5",
7'1".
Who going to North Carolina, man?
North Carolina is Drake Powell.
He good.
Ian Jackson. Yeah, they're both very good.
Okay.
So they got it's a lot of good kids coming in this class coming out of high school. A lot of good kids from the area. DMV is very deep this year.
For real?
For sure. Darren Harris going to Duke.
Want to go with the
Paul the Sixth. No, it went to Paul the Sixth. The best player in the city this year was probably. It's hard because Wilson just had a really good team, but if you're gonna count private schools, then probably like the Caden Lewis.
Yeah. Where he going?
He's a junior.
Oh, okay.
But his dad is a DC guy, born and raised, long time. Catch him at Georgetown. He's old school, good dude. So we got some good dudes in it. So NIL, I think again, I said earlier, that's the reason why we transition in business because there's so many opportunities, lucrative opportunities to be in business with a kid. Where in years past, you'd meet a kid, you'd be involved with the kid, you have a relationship. Maybe he make it to the league, maybe he stay loyal. For now, you meet a kid from day one, you get money. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think that NIL hurts the AAU circuit?
No. I think it helps everything. Helps everything because now it's straight business. You've been compensated for the services rendered. So if there's an issue, you've been paid. Yeah. What do you matter about?
So now, like back then, to all our viewers, you couldn't take money from people. High school players and college players couldn't take money from.
Y'all manage football players?
Because I ain't gonna lie, not to dig up no skeleton, but certain people that like I know from being with More Than Basketball that there were certain people that had names that we probably had to pay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sure. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm saying back then we would have got in trouble for it.
Sure.
If that had came out. But that's just a testament to how I think that, you know what I mean, player empowerment.
Of course.
For student athletes.
For sure.
Because to me, I think the NCAA has been the biggest scam in America for the longest time. Like
they get billions and billions of these people.
Can you imagine things like Reggie Bush? They took his Heisman away, and LeBron almost got in trouble.
Now in NIL, they should get Reggie Bush shit. Now they say that.
Can you imagine the Heisman back? The NIL? Can you imagine if the Fabulous Five could have had the NIL?
Nah, I mean
Zion.
No, what I'm saying.
Nah, I mean, y'all gotta understand. They still got paid. It just wasn't.
They got paid under the table.
Yeah, they got paid under the table. Yeah, you know.
It wasn't what. Because now with the collective, I mean, there's kids getting
millions.
Yeah, $1 million.
Bronny's the highest paid.
No, I'm saying, but like literally, check, cut, million, come.
Nah, Bronny not the highest paid. Shador, like Google. Hold on. It might not even be him. He is in the top 2 though. I just looked at the little list.
Bronny, bro, I just listed.
Look at the list. Shador Sanders is over top of him. I'm telling you.
I don't know the list, but I know you can definitely put Jared McCain on there too. So, but yeah.
I think Shador might be number 1 though. I think Shador number 1. Though.
You think it's good for the game?
I think it's great for the game because you can take care of your family and you don't have to wait till you make it, quote unquote. So I think it's good.
All right, man. We all love sports and go-go. We're gonna do the rundown, man, where I give you questions.
Okay.
And you gotta answer.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's all basketball questions.
That's all good.
It's all basketball questions. Love sports and go-go, episode 14. Go-go Chris, Boogie Boog, Twin, my special guest, my brother, my big brother, Arize, More Than Basketball, Mr. More Than Basketball, aka Mr. Attention Kills.
Which we bring back.
Which we might bring back, man, if he send me the rights.
It take a lot of convincing.
All right. Who's your MVP this year for the NBA?
NBA?
Yeah.
You gotta say Shea.
Shea.
Got to.
Okay. Let's go with this first question then. SGA or Ant-Man?
See, this is hard because it's get personal relationships. I have relationships with both directly and indirectly. So
man, we ask that.
Tough.
Who you going with? SGA or Ant-Man?
Marry that people, bro.
If I had it, I mean, Shea has probably accomplished more. So yeah,
Man,
I probably have to say shit. I probably have to say shit.
We're gonna move
He's
on.
MVP. I have to say shit.
Joker or Embiid?
He's done more. Joker, I have to say he's done more. You gotta respect the accomplishment. 2-time MVP, Finals MVP. You gotta respect the accomplishments.
One of them MVPs supposed to have been to Embiid, man. That, in my opinion.
But then you could say Joker should get it this year. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Yeah, I mean,
that's what I'm
but
saying. It's like,
one of them MVPs supposed to have been to Embiid,
but
man. They
at the end of the day,
worked them.
one MVP that Joel Embiid does not have is Finals MVP, and that's not even a question.
Yeah, he don't.
So
He
that's
don't.
why I said I had to
That's a fact. That's a fact.
He
Ding,
don't.
ding.
He don't. He don't.
All right. Baron Davis or Chauncey Billups?
Baron Davis or Chauncey Billups.
Mm-hmm.
You trying to get me because Baron's my friend, but I mean, I would Chauncey had a better career. I think Baron would tell you that.
Okay, Damon Stoudemire or Jermaine O'Neal?
Damon Stoudemire or Jermaine.
Yeah, why you got them two? Yeah, that's an odd combination. One is a center and one is a
No, they both was power forwards.
No, you said Damon Stoudemire. You mean Amari?
I'm going to say
Amari Stoudemire.
Oh,
didn't they? Oh, I'm gonna let him
going to say Amari. I'm going to say Amari.
No questions. Good.
Amari or Jermaine?
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like,
Amari ain't even no question.
Ain't no question.
All right, before we go, who's your GOAT?
my GOAT. Yeah, y'all trying to give me like,
Who's your GOAT, man? All time. Who's your GOAT?
I mean, I'll probably say LeBron is the best, but Jordan is the greatest. I have to say Jordan is only
So
because
Jordan the GOAT.
but I have to contextualize.
Man, is Jordan the GOAT or not?
But I have to contextualize only because I'm the business guy. I respect, like, Bron got business, but I respect the business. Like, Michael Jordan was an owner in the NBA. First of all, black owner, majority owner.
Mm-hmm.
Then he had.
You don't think LeBron gonna be on?
We can talk about that, but then he got his logo
probably.
on uniforms.
Exactly.
And he got players on
his logos on football uniforms.
Then he got his logo. Then he got people in the league: Chris Paul, Westbrook, Luka, Zion, Paulo, Jordan athletes. As he's an owner, there's nobody out here Team LeBron like shoes and stuff like. He's probably better, but not greater. Like Jordan's probably greater.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the business guy, and as far as him LeBron being an owner, I don't know. Only because he might have like a piece of a team, but majority like Jordan, you know, you got to get all 30 votes. And we both know right now one person is not going to vote. So that's what I'm saying. It's like it's hard.
Dad Gilbert.
You know,
You're right. On the nigga that on the Miami Heat.
So
or Jenny Butts and them.
Well, Jenny Butts will probably get the vote, but for sure, I don't think Dan Gilbert is gonna. He's gonna be like, not because of his beef with LeBron, but because there's not gonna be these owners who watch LeBron, Maverick Carter, and Rich Paul collude to build a team up and be a dynastic. Or they're not dumb. They clutch sports. We all know the relationship. I won't say that, but the relationship.
That's LeBron.
Okay,
shit.
but that's you say, but the relationship.
That's LeBron shit.
And then they're not gonna watch.
I'm part of the Four Horsemen. I'm the fifth horseman.
Okay, but they're not gonna let
Randy, Rich, Bron.
Right.
So, and none of them can still fuck with Jordan.
So they're not.
Man, he better than Kobe. I know one person that he's better than.
He ain't better than Kobe. You can have more athletes, but that don't mean you're better. Just because you have more athletes means you're better.
Am I taking Bron or Kobe?
Hold on. Answer the question. You're taking LeBron or Kobe right now to win you a championship right now.
That's a different question.
Right now. Hold on. Who you taking right now to win you a championship right now in their prime? Kobe in their prime or LeBron in their prime right now? Who you taking?
But it's in their prime or right now?
No, in their prime, because Kobe is gone. He's deceased.
Right.
Rest in peace, my man Kobe. Right in their prime to win a championship. Who you taking? LeBron or Kobe?
Me personally,
you keep talking about personally.
No,
like who you taking? Like intellectually.
I'm saying like because like that's a loaded question you're asking. It's a loaded question
to win a championship right now. Who you taking?
Well, what's the errors? What's the rules? Is this the era?
In their prime. No, in their prime.
What's the game? What's the NBA game?
In their prime. In their prime, man. In their prime.
That's like saying Jordan and KD
is better than KD.
Saying, but in that era, I
don't care what era it's in.
KD, you know what I'm saying? It's hard.
KD might have barbecue chicken them niggas
because he's 6.
They ain't never seen a 7 foot.
Yeah, it's like in that era,
right, bro. They would have been fucking. He was thin, man. They would have been fucking bodying him, elbowing him. They would have been bodying him. They would have been bodying him every time he come through the lane, pushing them on.
I ain't said it's hard, but there it is. It's hard, man. But there it is, man. We all love sports and Gogo. Shout out to our special guest today,
Reese,
Nobody
my
bored
big
of
brother.
people, man.
Nah, you ain't bored of people, man. This was a phenomenal show. You gave the people love. You gave the people
What's
game.
the DJ name again?
DJ Hype on the ones and twos.
Oh, it's all right.
Shout out to our sponsors, man. Twio, Go Town, Interloop Transportations. Shout out to Uncle J Rock. Shout out to Mills. We are Love Sports and Go-Go, and we are signing out.
Y'all was on beat with that.
Shout out to Interloop Transportations. Shout out to our sponsors, Twio, Go Town, IP, Interloop Transportations. Interloop Transportation.
Sipping that
DJ Hype on the ones and twos.
Let me
Shout
get
out to
your
my
hype,
man.
hype.
Hey, look, man. Shout out to my manager, man.
Reese.
Big brother Rize for stopping through today, man. Peace, love, and
Manny, cook that shit.